Being angry means your lizard brain took control. Being calm means you stayed above your emotions. If you drop your ego, don't take things personally, and adopt a detached perspective, your ability to deal with all types of people, situations will immensely improve. A minute of rage can undo a lifetime of diligent effort. Self-control is self-preservation. Most of us won't look back on the moment we acted in anger as amongst our finest. Once the ego inflates, it will only come back to earth through some jarring failure. All cruelty springs from weakness. Whatever seems lofty is dangerous. Those whom an unfavourable fortune has placed in a critical position will be safer if they eliminate pride from their proud circumstances, and bring down their fortune as much as possible to a lowly state. Greatness starts with the replacement of hatred with polite disdain. Do not act while the tide of rage flows in. Wait for it to go out, then act with reason and proportion. Yes, you can. If you do everything as if it were the last thing you were doing in life, and stop being aimless, stop letting your emotions override what your mind tells you, stop being hypocritical, self-centered, irritable. Do not be distracted by the darkness of others, to head towards the light, to be good without hesitation even when other people are not. That's our job. It is a narrow passageway that leads to the garden of contentment. Big egos don't fit. Zoom out. In the grand scheme of things, is this really going to affect you? We can't even remember what we were doing 5 days ago, let alone 5 years. What matters is how you feel now. If it makes you upset, let it go. If it feels good, let it consume you. The best answer to anger is silence. If we seek social status, we give other people power over us. We have to do things calculated to make them admire us, and we have to refrain from doing things that will trigger their disfavour. Your true self is not your emotions such as anger, frustration, or hate. It is the inner witness that knows the rise and fall of your emotion. It is our own opinions that disturb us. Take away these opinions then, and resolve to dismiss your judgment about an act, as if it was something grievous, and your anger is gone. Do not envy those who seem naturally gifted. It is often a curse. Not to display anger or other emotions is to be free of passion and yet full of love. Emotions are easily hijacked by illusory threats that tap into our insecurities. We can't be strategically dynamic if we are always on the defensive. We are more effective when we realize how many things don't require any response at all. Ignoring someone is more powerful than hating them. Hate means that you are somehow bothered by the person and can't stop thinking about them. They possess you. Indifference indicates that you just don't care. It is freedom. At any given moment, you can choose to follow the chains of thought, emotions, and sensations that reinforce a perception of yourself as vulnerable and limited, or to remember that your true nature is pure, unconditioned, and incapable of being harmed. Humility is a knowledge of our weaknesses, confidence is a knowledge of our strengths, and ego is something dangerous, with none of the former and a skewed sense of the latter. People think that if they complain about life or the world might change. But of course this does not happen. You cannot change nature and its laws. It is what it is. No amount of complaining, resentment, or mourning will help. Accept, let go, and move on.